how to create a quick collage, something like this in Photoshop. You of course could use any image background, perfectly reasonable as well. Now you'll notice I've got rulers. They're useful combined with guides. So view, make certain the rulers are on, show and guides. And you can see I've already got some guides. I'm going to use that with the frame tool. But you can add other guides, just simply drag down from the ruler and place a guide there, or go over this side and drag and add another one. And you can use it to place the frames. So here's the frame tool. Now you might not have it there, it might be a different location, you might not see it at all. But just go down here to the three dots and you can edit the toolbar and then put that frame tool there or anywhere. Then apply. I'm using rectangular, you could use circular, and I'm just going to drag down and you can see it snaps nicely to these guides. The reason being, view and snap to guides. So it always snaps to them. And you can add multiple frames very quickly. You can overlap if you wish, but I'm not. I'm just going to go like this and add another one. Now you might find sometimes you can't seem to add a frame. Quick easy way around that is just to create it anywhere else and then simply drag and resize it over here. And again, it will snap to these using the bounding box here, and you can position it there and you can snap over here. And you can repeat that, so maybe a slightly smaller one, but again, I want it to fit that area, so just drag that down, and again, position it there. And you can fill the entire, and if you notice, sometimes you've got one that's wrong, like that. Again, you can reposition it very quickly using this transform. And you can repeat that with all of these guides. So another one there, you see what I mean? Suddenly won't let you create the frame. You can fill frames with lots of different things. I'm just going to use my library. Now these ones are all Adobe stock images. Got loads of ones here, and all you need to do is simply select one and then just drag over into the frame, and there it's added. And you can repeat that, just drag it over and drag it into another frame. Select that one, drag it over into another frame, and you can do this of course multiple times. Now you could of course leave some empty, and sometimes you can fill it of course with the same image, but you can always reposition it, maybe change the angle or transform it, like reflect it. Once you've got your collage, you can change it, you don't have to keep it as is. So simply go over here and you can see with the move tool selected, not the frame tool, I can then just reposition these. So I can resize it, let's just resize it like that. Press return, click on another one, again using the move tool, double click, and you've got the transform popping up here, and you can resize it and reposition it. So just put it there, press return again, or click on that one. Now when you click on it, you can then move it. I don't want to do that, I want to keep the frame in the same position, so I'm just going to keep it there. Now what you could do is save this document so you've got the same collage each and every time. Literally every time we'll have this same layout. So just save it as a PSD document and you can come back to it at any time and use obviously different images, but it will still have that same layout. Again, go to this one, double click, and you've got again the transform and you can resize it. Go to this one, double click, and then you've got transform and resize that, and so on. Now also what you can do, you might think, you know what, I want some colour, different changes in colour. Well, with that image selected, you can always go to layer and down to new adjustment layer and maybe go say for black and white or something else. So black and white, click OK, and then that frame and that image will be turned into a black and white image. And you can obviously tweak it here using the various properties. You can also select one. Maybe you decide, you know, I want an effect. So instead you can just go to filters and you'll notice you haven't got any here. Well, what you need to do, again, double click, then go to filters, and then you've got all the various effects. So just go here to Gaussian blur, and you can see then you can apply a blurring effect to that image. Click OK. If you don't want to use the frames and all those sort of things again, you can simply go to layer and you can flatten the image. But if you want, you can just keep it live, active, and you can modify it at a later point. If you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you much.